নমস্কার, দেখছেন হাই নিউজ ইন্ডিয়া ই সলিউশন হাই ক্লাসরুম নিয়ে আমি সৃজিতা রয়েছি আপনাদের সঙ্গে। আজকে আমাদের বিষয় হলো বোটানি, আর আমার সঙ্গে রয়েছে মৃণালিনী দত্ত মহাবিদ্যাপীঠের বোটানির অধ্যাপক অরিন্দম মুখার্জি। স্বাগত জানাবো স্যারকে আমাদের অনুষ্ঠানে। আমি স্যারের কাছে যাব। আজকের বিষয়টা আপনি বিষয় বোটানির কোন চ্যাপ্টারের উপর আজকে পড়াচ্ছেন?
আজকে আমি পড়াচ্ছি জেনেটিক্সের মধ্যে জেনেটিক্সের মধ্যে একটা অংশ হচ্ছে মিউটেশন, সেই মিউটেশন থেকে পড়াচ্ছি। Okay, thank you, Sujita, for your kind introduction. First of all, I convey my deepest sense of gratitude to Srimati Chandrima Bhattacharya, President, Governing Body, Dr. Apurva Bandyopadhyay, our Principal, and all teachers fraternity of Mrinalini Datta Mohabidyapit Birati, Kolkata 51, for selecting me to share this interesting topic with the students. I also give my sincere thanks to all members of High News TV channels for providing such online academic platform to the students of higher education in this pandemic situation. Now, I am coming to my topic directly. This is actually included in botany and zoology also, syllabus CBCS system in third year in case of botany, honors and general curriculum. Main topic is genetics and subtopic is mutation, the source of biological variation. I am Dr. Arindam Mukherjee, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Botany, Mrinalini Datta Mohabidyapit, Birati, Kolkata 51. Now I am starting with introduction. What is mutation? Mutation is nothing but sudden, discrete, heritable changes occurs in genetic material like mostly DNA and in some viruses that is also RNA. Evolution, which is responsible for speciation, depends solely on the genetic or biological variations. These genetic or biological variations come from mutations or from genetic recombination. These variations, which is coming from mutation, can introduce different traits in an organism or biological entity. The advantageous traits which help the individual for survive and reproduce in natural selection. And last of all, these advantageous traits become increasingly common in a population, and over time, the population which with immense positive variations, they become differentiated and considered a new species. That is a speciation, and like this way, new species will develop ultimately in course of evolution. This is the blessings of mutation. The mutation, which is to the topic, is broadly divided into two classes: spontaneous mutation and induced mutation. First of all, come into spontaneous mutation. The mutation which occurs naturally, that means without the man effect or without the hindrance of common scientists. It occurs by errors during the enzymatic process of DNA replication. According to Watson Crick in 1953, suddenly they occur in nature and their origin is not always well known. Their rate is slow, and this type of spontaneous mutation, it is found in case of Enothera. This is a plant. Maize, another plant. Bread molds, this is fungi. Microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, Drosophila, mice, and human. These are all animals. Now, the second group of mutation, that is induced mutation. These induced mutation actually result from the influence of an external factor. They are also called artificial or man-made mutation. These are caused by some mutagens. Their rate is rapid and they are found in various organisms, plants, animals, microorganisms, fungi, like that. What are the difference between these two major groups of mutation? These are some differences. Spontaneous, it is occur naturally, induced occurs artificially, or it is done by man or scientist. Frequency, as I am told, that it is very slow in rate, that means 10 to the power minus 7 to 10 to the power minus 4. And in case of induced mutation, rate is very much high, 10 to the power minus 5 to 10 to the power minus 3. And the cause of spontaneous mutation, this is the mistakes or errors during DNA replication and also errors in repair and recombination. Whereas induced mutation, this is mostly caused by effect of external chemical or physical agents or mutagens. Role in evolution, spontaneous mutation, they have definite role. This is the major cause of evolution or speciation, but induced mutation, it has not specific role in evolution, but it has some role in case of mutation breeding for the development of high yielding varieties. Controlled by spontaneous mutation, it is controlled by nature. Man cannot control it, but induced mutation is controlled by human or other external factors. Now, the point mutation, this is the another group of classification of mutation. The mutation which is caused by substitution of one nucleotide for another. That means replacement. The point mutation, it is called so as because it is occurred in a particular point of open reading frame or our gene. Point means gene is nothing but some sorts of nucleotides, polynucleotides, and if one of them is affected by the replacement of one by another, it is called point mutation. These point mutations again are of two types, substitution and the frame shift mutation. Now come into the another point, the transition. This type of substitution mutation, this is a type of substitution mutation where a purine, that means adenine or guanine, these are two common purine bases of our DNA, is replaced by another purine, say adenine by guanine or guanine by adenine, or a pyrimidine like thymine is substituted or replaced by another pyrimidine, say thymine by cytosine or cytosine by thymine. This type of substitution is commonly called the transition. Now, another group of substitution is called transversion. What is this? This is another type of substitution, type of mutation, where a purine is replaced by another pyrimidine, or in reverse way, a pyrimidine when it is replaced by another purine. This is called transversion. That means when adenine is replaced by thymine or guanine is replaced by cytosine or vice versa. This is called transversion. Now come into another term related to mutation, that is frame shift mutation. It is nothing but insertion or deletion, that means addition or subtraction, that alters the reading frame or open reading frame is called a frame shift mutation. It is slightly larger than that of the point mutation. This is again of two types, addition and deletion, addition type of mutation, frame shift mutation, and deletion type of frame shift mutation. The intercalating agents like actinium dyes create frame shift mutation. I will come in next details of this activities. During translation, errors in amino acid composition in polypeptide chain occurs as a consequence of frame shift mutation. I will also explain after few slides. Now the mutagens. Mutagens, the agents that have the potential effect to damage the nucleic acids and cause mutations. The agents actually they cause induced mutation or artificial mutation or man-made mutation. These mutagens is again of three types: physical mutagens, chemical mutagens, and biological mutagens. Now, at first, we will discuss the physical mutagens. Different rays, that means the effect of light and beyond these wavelengths like that, beyond the visible spectrum, that's means 400 to 700 nanometer, less than 400 nanometer and more than 400 nanometer, they act as physical mutagens. These physical mutagens is again categorized under two: ionizing radiation or ionizing physical mutagens and non-ionizing physical mutagens. At first, the ionizing radiation, that is the X-ray, it is very much common. It is used in sterilizing practices for destroying microorganisms. It is commonly used in biological laboratories or in others to kill the unicellular microorganisms. At the molecular level, the lethal dose of the X-ray, that is 350 to 500 rings, breaks the phosphodiester bonds between the DNA. These are the phosphodiester bonds in between two adjacent DNA nucleotide base bases, which are destroyed by the effect of X-ray. If the strand breakage occurs in both the strands, DNA is actually double helix having two single strands lying side by side in antiparallel position. If these ionizing radiation break the both strands, then it will become lethal to cell for its survivability, or it creates some new features. In mostly these are detrimental, having detrimental effects on the biological organisms. Now, in the next slide, we are coming into non-ionizing radiation like ultraviolet rays. The DNA absorbs UV lights of 260 nanometer. This is beyond the 400 nanometer. This is the starting point of visible spectrum. We are discussing in the earlier that beyond the visible spectrum, less than 400, that is 260 nanometer. This is the common wavelength of natural UV lights. The UV induced mutations, they form the dimer, such as thymine-thymine dimer or other pyrimidine-pyrimidine dimer. I mean, sometimes thymine cytosine dimers are also formed due to effect of UV lights. And look at here another picture. This is the formation of thymine-thymine dimer due to the effect of ultraviolet light on double-stranded DNA. This is intact double-stranded DNA. This is non-replicating DNA, but when it absorbs this DNA double strand, when it absorbs 260 nanometer of UV light ray, then thymine, these two stands for TT, these two, when they absorb light in 260 nanometer wavelength, it will form thymine double strand, thymine dimer. And as a result, it will hamper the DNA replication afterwards. Now, coming to the next group, that is the chemical mutagens. This is a huge array. There are huge types of chemical mutagens. Any chemicals which cause mutation is called chemical mutagens. At first, mutagenic effect of nitrogen mustard was reported by C. Urwach in 1942. The nitrogen mustard is a poisonous gas which is used during the World War I and II. This is used against the humankind. Chemical mutagens, there are various types of chemical mutagens like base analogs, alkylating agents, intercalating agents, deaminating agents, hydroxyl amines, like that. We'll discuss some of them in details, like first one, base analog. A purine or pyrimidine base that differs slightly in structure from the normal base. Some place of these normal constituents are replaced by another molecule, like the normal, this is the 5-bromouracil, and it is the base analog of, if Br, bromine, is replaced by O, this is nothing but normal, this is the uracil at first, and if the bromine is replaced by methyl group, bond CH3, it is nothing but thymine or 5-methyl uracil. In case of thymine, if the 5-position methyl group is replaced by bromine, it is called 5-bromouracil. This 5-bromouracil is the base analog of thymine. Now, another term related to this effect, this is the tautomerization, that is the movement of hydrogen atom from one position in a purine or pyrimidine to another position, adjacent to another position. It is called the tautomerization, and the product of this phenomenon is called tautomer. Look at, this is the normal position of keto form of guanine. If this hydrogen is shifted from this position, this is nitrogen 1, if it is shifted, hydrogen is shifted from this nitrogen 1 from oxygen 6, this is called enol form. This is keto form in the left hand side of the figure. It is the keto or normal or common form of guanine, and in the right hand side it is the rare form or enol form or reactive form of guanine. Next, what is the effect of tautomerization? The 5-bromouracil, if in its keto form, normal form, then it is nothing but thymine, so it double hydrogen bonded with the adenine, a double bond with T in the normal consequence. But when it is converted into 5-bromouracil in enol form, rare form, this 5-bromouracil, a base analog of thymine, then it will hydrogen bonded with guanine. So ultimately, starting from thymine adenine via 5-bromouracil keto form with adenine, then via 5-bromouracil enol form with guanine, and ultimately we come in cytosine with guanine. This is called a transition. That means here A is converted or replaced by G and T is replaced by C. This is called transition. Next, the alkylating agent, another group of chemical mutagen. This is a chemical compound causing the substitution of an alkyl group, usually the methyl or ethyl alkyl group, so it is called alkylating agent, for an active hydrogen atom in an organic compound. Here there are some examples: ethyl methane sulfonate, methyl methane sulfonate, like that, and these alkyl groups are readily transferred to the 6th oxygen or 7th nitrogen of DNA bases. What happens afterwards? 6th or 7th ethyl guanine is believed to base pair with thymine. Guanine is this type of purine base. It is normally base pairs with cytosine, but here if it is alkylated, guanine is then hydrogen bonded with thymine and leads to GC2-AT transition. Now, intercalating agent. A substance, intercalating agent is a substance like actinidine, proflavin, like that, that inserts between the base pairs in a DNA molecule, often disrupting the alignment and pairing of bases in the complementary strands. Okay, thank you.
Okay, শোনা যাচ্ছে?
Okay.
আজকে স্যার এতটা মূল্যবান সময় থেকে আমাদের এই অনুষ্ঠানে এসে ছাত্রছাত্রীদেরকে এত সুন্দর করে বোঝানোর জন্য অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ আপনাকে। আমি আশা করব ছাত্রছাত্রীদের এতে অনেকটাই উপকার হবে, অনেকটাই সুবিধা হবে আপনি যতটা সুন্দর করে বোঝালেন এতে এই বিষয়টা। তার জন্য আরো একবার ধন্যবাদ জানাবো আমাদের হাই নিউজের তরফ থেকে আপনাকে। আজকের মতো হাই ক্লাসরুম এই পর্যন্তই। পরবর্তী আপডেটের জন্য চোখ রাখুন শুধুমাত্র হাই নিউজে। হাই নিউজ নির্ভীক, নিরপেক্ষ।